Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Good and GT Gaming is back at E3. And we're here for Bandai Namco. We're here for their show. I like Bandai Namco. They usually have great games. So, here it is. It's the jump off. Bandai Namco. Let's see. Boom. Go. Let's see what you got for us, Bandai. All right.
An ancient horror has awoken from its slumber and is hungry for blood. Shall we see how many have fallen into shadow?
Satellite sweeps of the war zone have uncovered what appears to be an underground storage facility.
All right.
But I strongly suspect it's where chemical weapons are hidden, so we need to move fast.
I wonder why this game looks so much crisper than everything else I've seen this weekend.
Alone is extremely brave. Or extremely
Certainly they must be
foolish.
uploading it at a higher res than
Brothers
everybody
in
else.
arms, or will it be a case of each man for himself?
Get down! They're up on the ridge! Return fire!
You teeter on the edge of an abyss. Your survival depends on the choices you make. They will be as a compass, guiding you through the unknown.
Where on God's green earth have we landed?
What nightmare have these luckless souls fallen into?
You keep lookout.
Look out? Look out for what?
One by one, their lights
Oh, I like
will be
this.
snuffed out.
This is straight up like a movie.
To save them,
Damn.
trapped beneath the earth, swallowed
You have to move. Let's go.
by the void. Will you find the path to salvation, or be lost in the darkness forever?
That's a sweet ass trailer. That's a dope ass trailer. October 22nd. Out on everything. Ah man, they showed the creature at the end. Damn it. Alright, exclusive studio interview. What up, dog? Welcome to the live stream.
We're here at Supermassive to talk about the next game in the Dark Pictures anthology, House of Ashes. And I'm joined by exec producer Dan. How you doing?
Hello.
Thank you for joining us. Right,
Really cool.
so let's start at the very start. We're going to be talking about House of Ashes for most of the interview, but for those that don't know, tell us about the Dark Pictures anthology.
The Dark Pictures is a series of narrative, story-driven, branching horror stories. Each one is standalone. They each tell a different story, completely separated from the others, but within the same universe, so there is connection between them all. House of Ashes is set at the end of the Iraq War in 2003, with links 4,000 years ago that set the story up.
Alright.
So tell us more about the theme and themes, I suppose, within House of Ashes.
Period
It
piece.
starts off with a military unit. They've got some new technology that can look for weapons of mass destruction underground. They think they've identified something in the Zagros Mountains in Iraq. And then as part of that, they come into conflict with an Iraqi unit. Then there's a pitched firefight. And then the two groups are plunged underground. There's an earthquake of some sort. And it's revealed that there's a hidden temple underground. You know, these big massive structures. But these different groups, they're all separated. Radio contact is lost. And they're submerged in this black darkness.
Where on God's green earth have we landed?
And then they're going to start hearing things and seeing things, and people are going to start disappearing.
What the just happened?
So this time, it's a very real threat.
All of the Dark Pictures games, they all pull something from real life or from history, from fact. What's the case
This
with
looks
the
like it's
myth
really
or
gonna be kinda
historical part of House of Ashes?
So we love looking at and reading myths and legends and stories and doing our research. And we know our fans
I
love
need
it
to
as
see
well,
some
'cause there's
gameplay,
something
though.
that they can link into
Actual
afterwards.
game.
And I love doing that when I'm playing games or watching movies myself. So this one's set 4,000 years ago. The Akkadian Empire and this terrible evil that happened. We had this self-proclaimed God King, Naram Sin, and he essentially cursed his people. He sacked this temple and brought famine and devastation to his own people. And so a lot of the history is lost, but we've done a lot of research about it. And then we had a lot of happy accidents that linked into the story we wanted to tell. And the fun thing for us is we get to do our own take on it. We get to twist it, and obviously we've made our own truth from it.
At the end of the sneak peek, the trailer, we saw monsters. Tell us a bit more about what's going on there.
The military unit that you're playing as, they don't really know what they're coming up against. They're not human, they're bigger, they're larger, they're faster. The team aren't going to know if there's one or two of them, or hundreds or thousands of them.
That's in game.
Kind of a threat with this. They've got guns. Maybe they could try and take one of them down. But maybe there's another one around the corner, or maybe there's a group of them, and maybe they're going to get ambushed.
Maybe they're like a cluster.
I gotta see what this game's
a
like.
nest, as it were. And it's been really fun to work on and see these things move around and how horrific they can be. They're different to us. They perceive the world in a different way. Getting little snippets of it in the darkness.
As far as the look, though, it does look good.
Was it something that moved? Or is it actually just one of the other soldiers that's stuck in the catacomb?
Who's there?
Man, that looks
we like
good.
to try and misdirect people on things.
Really
that,
impressed.
did you see something? Did you not? And that's a great thing within horror, that you think you're going to be scared right now, and we're not going to scare you now. We'll scare you in a minute when you're not expecting it.
It's always coming.
Yeah, always.
So should
The way
we
the
expect a
camera
huge amount
work,
of peril
it's
in the game?
Definitely.
It gives
we
you-
love to do it. It's fun for us to work on. As horrific as it is.
It's like horror
we know that our
camera
fans love
work,
it as
you know
well.
what I'm saying?
So yeah, there's at least 60
The
unique
camera work
deaths, and there's a whole ton of variation on that as well.
puts you there.
Merwin and some of the others, you're going to see different things happening to them depending on how you play it out, getting ripped and shredded and torn. And because there's a firefight, there's going to be bullets flying as well and all kinds of stuff. And it's not just the deaths, it's the gore that goes along with it, and lots of blood.
Wicked. It sounds absolutely terrifying. I'm in.
Not gonna lie, man. It's pretty bad.
What differences have you made, or changes have you made to the gameplay and mechanics for House of Ashes?
We're always evolving the Dark Pictures. We listen to a lot of the feedback from our fans.
Man, it really looks like
and
a
also our
movie,
team,
though.
what they want to do, how they want to push things forward. So we tried some stuff in Little Hope with more camera control, 360 cameras at certain parts, and we've really leaned on that again, and it really works well. In House of Ashes, lots of the game is set underground, and so these sort of corridors, which are really tight and oppressive.
Creepy.
Yeah, indeed. So we've had to learn, because
it's
you
third
take
person.
away the fixed
See,
cameras,
that's what I needed
and
to
that
know.
takes away some opportunities for horror, but we've had to learn.
Let me
new
know it's
tricks to
third
scare
person.
people and ramp up the tension and the chance for jump scares, which we know some people love. We've also got a new torch mechanic, so it's military themed. So these guys are going to be walking around with weapons, with torches mounted on them. We love the lighting that we do, the sort of really inky black darkness that we have, and sort of the contrast to the bright areas. And so you're going to need to lean on that torch to allow you to see where you're going, what the threat is, and that kind of stuff. We've also done things like added difficulty settings to this game. So in Little Hope we added QTE warning icons as an example, and we've got some really good positive feedback about that, but also some people want to turn that off. We want to allow you to play the game in your way. So with our accessibility settings and difficulty settings, if you want to have a more casual experience, you can change those settings. Still, most of your characters are going to end up dead, but that's
Spoilers,
what happens,
yeah,
indeed.
but that's what we come here for. That's
Yeah.
okay, we can deal with it. So I've got to ask, what was it like working with Ashley?
So Ashley was fantastic. She researched Rachel. She understood her when she came.
My man just spoiled his own game.
She knew her inside out.
Damn, everybody
And Rachel was a
dies.
flawed
That's
character,
fucked up.
So she did that through so fantastically. The rest of the cast were fantastic as well.
When we were looking for Joey, Salim helped me.
You didn't tell me this because...
You'd flip your shit.
We want you to connect to these.
I mean, it's
characters
still
and
a
understand
great
them as
looking
humans. We
game.
want them to seem real because they're real to us.
If I can get
We
my
spend a
hands
long
on it,
time
I
designing
will
them.
give
And I
it.
don't mind if you hate anyone individual character, because
To play,
you don't
man,
like
I
anyone
am
in real
really
life.
tired. I've
But
been
maybe
up
you'll
all
like
day.
them when you see the journey they go on.
Maybe you'll like them once they're dead and you feel bad about it.
and you feel bad about it, definitely.
Yeah.
But also, we want you to save them. We want you to try and save them. We know that some people want to get everyone killed straight away, and that's fine. That's their playthrough.
cool.
That's what
Yeah.
they want to do. But can you get everyone out alive and save as many as you can?
There's a lot of replayability there.
Indeed,
Goes on
yeah.
forever. I like
Yeah.
that. So, last question. Favourite scene?
Favourite scenes? So, Salim, our Iraqi soldier, and Jason Kolchak, one of the Marines that's there. There's a way that can play out, and a sort of contest between them, and you can make it go in a number of different ways.
The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
it's really emotional. Seeing them film it, I was lucky enough to be there, and then seeing that come through in game, I think we've got something there. I think that's gold. And then, of course, I love scaring people, so I love the jump scares. I love the moments of tension that we bring. We can't hold you in that moment, so we've got some fantastic jokes in there as well to
get a little
allow
raw
you to
from
relax for a moment before we scare you again.
To take your mind off the imminent threat. I like that. Dan, thank you so much. This has been really cool to talk about, and I'm sure, you know, I'm excited and terrified in equal part, and everyone else is just excited, I'm sure of it.
And it's been a real pleasure to speak to you, and I can't wait to get it into people's hands.
It's going to happen.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Before we dive in the House of Ashes, see how scared you got. Of course, we want to thank Razer for being one
Wait a
of the
minute, Bandai Namco. Was that
sponsors, of course, giving us these tired old blades nobody cares about. But this blade for
Man, hold
RTX
on,
3080 built
bro.
right in. Of course, the Razer
I'm
chip.
taking that.
Hold on. What's going on, man? That's all you got, Bandai? Bandai, that's all you have for us, man? One game. One game. Man, what an E3. What an E3. I'm this is it. Man, I can't believe this. Bro, Bandai, one game. One game. Oh my God. That can't be right. That can't be right. We'll stick around for a while, but yeah. I can't believe this is how it went down. I'm really disappointed. Xbox killed it. The rest of these cats, though, man, bruh. Man, I swear, if this is it, I'm pretty much gonna I might do Xbox this shit again. Play it in 4K. Man, bruh. They're still not talking about. They're still only talking about the same game. I am so salty. That's it. That's all of it. I'm so done, man. I'm glad. Man, I don't know. Let me double check and see if this is it because wow. Yeah. Wow. Okay. No, that is literally all of it. That shit was 6 minutes long. Bruh, disappointment is so real. So yeah, that's all of it. That sucked. So here, This is what we're gonna do. Bump this. This is trash. I'm so sorry. We're gonna watch something because yeah, this is a waste for live stream if I end it now. So this is what we'll do. I'll be right back. And let me find something better because wow. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm tripping. So we're gonna play this out. This is the best thing of the show. For the winner of E3, we're gonna give these cats an encore because that sucked really bad. So because everybody was a disappointment, so we're gonna give an encore to the winners of E3 this year. Because Bandai Namco. Xbox, Nintendo, everything else was kind of nothing. So, yeah. Enjoy. 1080p, 60 FPS.
20 years. That's how long Xbox has been with us. And like you, this is a moment I always look forward to. I love seeing the new games, crossing my fingers for my favorites to return, hoping for a few surprises. Most of all, though, I love seeing everyone around the world come together and celebrate what games mean to all of us. And I think, this past year, they've meant even more. Thank you for being with us today. Thank you for the support you give us and one another. Xbox is turning 20. And I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the friendships we've had that whole time. At Bethesda, we believe video games do one thing better than anything else. They transport us. Through art and technology, there's real magic when you step into a new world and can make it your own. We've traveled the worlds of Elder Scrolls, of Fallout, and now, for the first time in over 25 years, we're creating a new universe.
I'm disappointed in all the shows.
With Starfield. Set hundreds of years in our future, it's an epic about hope, our shared humanity, and answering our greatest mystery. It's a game we've dreamt of playing, and it wasn't until now that we have the hardware, the technology, and the team who's hard at work at home to make that dream a reality. We're excited to finally share our first in-game teaser
live,
and something to look forward to.
The best you could view it at was 1080. Most of us saw it at 720. This is the 4K version of it, so it should be a lot clearer. I'm so disappointed in everybody, man. That's just so. This was the highlight of E3 right here.
They say, the wonder is, not that the field of stars is so vast,
and this is still low
but
res.
that we have measured
it. Still isn't 4K.
You're part of Constellation
This is
now.
still only 1080.
Part of our family.
Man.
What you found.
Even at 1080 though, you see so many little details, nicks.
Everything.
We reach your constellation.
This is all we've been working towards.
Jemison route looks good.
We've come to the beginning. of humanity's final journey.
Prepare for departure. Graviton loop array full check.
That's why we're here.
Main engines go. Ignition.
Game Pass.
To discover what's out there.
$9 a month, whatever it is. You get to play all of these games as much as you want. Awesome. So at $9 a month, you gotta estimate 120 a year. That's almost 2 games. If you go through this and see more than 2 games that you would like to play, then you've already saved money with Game Pass. Boom. Play it day one. Xbox Game Pass.
It is awesome to share with you for the very first time one of the most anticipated games in the world from Todd Howard and the team at Bethesda Game Studios. A groundbreaking game. And yes, it's exclusive. Welcome to the Xbox and Bethesda Game Showcase.
There were tons of
I am
guys out
so
there
excited and
that
proud to be here today
Xbox
celebrating
didn't have exclusives.
games. Because
Well-
although it's been an incredibly tough year,
Well,
I am grateful that games have been such an important
got games
source
now.
of joy and connection. We are committed to forging the next era of gaming, conjuring worlds never before possible, unlocking play across all devices, and delivering the power of games to everyone. And now, we get to share that quest with Bethesda, not just as partners, but as one team,
Yeah. I don't care
united
what
in bringing
anybody
the very
says.
best games to
Best
more
looking
people.
game I've ever seen was that Flight
So
Simulator.
today,
I've
we
never
get to
seen anything
reveal
like that.
more of what's to come. We have an amazing show, 30 titles, 27 in Xbox Game Pass. And of course, every single console title you'll see today is optimized for Xbox Series X and S, offering next-gen performance, speed, and features.
Right.
We get to work
They're all
with the
next
best
gen,
studios
man.
on
Xbox
Earth.
Cloud.
Next is something
Xbox got it in.
truly riveting. The latest entry in the haunting and evocative franchise created by GSC Game World, Stalker 2. Coming first to Xbox Series consoles and PC. This will be a true next-gen experience, targeting 4K resolution and ray tracing. Let's take a look at what you'll get to play when it launches next year.
Right. Who got the games? These cats.
Ля как шпарит. Ну, чё там?
Готово.
Ну и пошли они нахрен.
Спасибо тебе.
It's dope that they got it in
Ты
Russian.
сталкером жизни
Real
спас.
authentic.
Ну, давай, малюй картину маслом.
Man. So you couldn't see this yesterday at the live show, not this Chris. Oh yeah.
Вот поэтому я ни в какие разборки и не лезу. Не хочу пулю поймать.
Ну не знаю. Между аномалией и маслиной я уже лучше пулю выберу.
What?
Вот ты говоришь, а я прям вижу красоту эту. Не первый год в зоне, вроде примелькалась уже,
bro.
а каждый
I
день
can't wait,
удивляет.
Зона надоесть
Great
не
game
может.
coming out.
Говорят, ты знаешь, где вход в фундамент.
Узнаешь мотив? Слышал? Вот это культура! А ты одно и то же по кругу лобаешь.
Сам же просишь. У меня музучилище, если что.
О, месье, прошу прощения. Может, вам к ученым? Профессура. Они вам лабораторию найдут.
Да пошел ты.
Зря ты так с друзьями. Ты же его на вылазки таскаешь.
Чего-чего, а дружбы в зоне я точно не встречал.
Это верно.
Он мучился?
Нет.
Это хорошо. Он этого не заслужил.
А пулю заслужил. Жаль, что ты так с ним поступил.
Мне тоже. Считаешь, я не думал, как обойтись без его смерти? Она не могла быть свободна, пока он жил. Зато теперь посмотри на нее. Нет, Скиф, я не отдам ее никому. Зона дала мне жизнь, новую жизнь. Жизнь, которую я готов вернуть, если потребуется. Я буду защищать ее. Всегда. Охренеть.
Похоже, пора.
И куда ты теперь?
В Припять. Нужно с ним поговорить.
Удачной охоты, сталкер.
Right. Alright. We're not gonna play the whole lookup back. But yeah, shout outs to Best in Show this year at E3. Xbox. Yeah. Have fun with this, guys.
We're surviving here. Rebuilding. Surviving's not enough. We've got to fight.
No, we don't need to do anything. All right, when was the last time you saw written in any numbers?
All of my best friends like to go and get burned up. And they talk about all the lives they never got to live.
Hang in there, Holly.
Get high with your best friends.
No rest for the wicked.
Let's go.
Through here. Come on.
Sawed-off shotgun. That's new.
I love Mondays. Another day in paradise.
These grenades had no cook time to them. We're gonna end it on this. Yeah. I'm determined to find 4 people to live stream this with. I mean, 3 other people to live stream this with. I'm determined.
Let's make it count.
Over here.
We out of here. Peace.